What's up, guys? Welcome to Frank's Media and Reviews, and welcome to my first subscriber movie review. That is because Insomniac is part of the Completionist tier, and those who are in the tier get to recommend a movie for me to watch and review for the channel. And his pick is 1995's action thriller Assassin, starring Sylvester Stallone as Richard Wraith, Julianne Moore as a hacker, Antonio Banderas as Miguel Bain, and the movie is directed by Richard Donnor. The movie did $80 million in the box office on a $50 million budget. It was pretty on in Julianne Moore's acting career. This is just a couple years before she did Jurassic Park, Lost World, and Boogie Nights, which she's very good in that movie, and in Magnolia. That's a great one as well. Then Antonio Banderas, this is just a year after he did Interview with the Vampire, and I think it's the same year he did Desperado, which is another good movie. And then Sylvester Stallone, this is the same year he did Judge Dredd, so which we all know Judge Dredd. So Sylvester Stallone is an assassin who is just trying to get out of the game. He is trying to build up the courage to kind of say no, that, he doesn't want to be an assassin, but he receives a case to assassinate someone, of course. And, the money is basically, he can't refuse the money because it's just a large sum. And so he accepts the mission. And the mission, the hit is at a funeral home. He's up there, has the target in right in his line, and then unfortunately, bam, the target is dead by someone else. And it is our other assassin, who is like the second best assassin. At least that's how they make it seem. Like, Sylvester Stallone is the best in the business. No surprise. Antonio Banderas is number 2. And so, Sylvester Stallone tries to get Antonio Banderas, and basically that's kind of like the plot in some ways. Later on, Antonio Banderas in this movie is really good. In my opinion, he makes the film. I really liked how he played the character. He plays a villain, which is pretty tight, because I'm all about like these traditional good guys playing bad guys, playing villains. And he plays a villain very well, very charismatic, but like a ruthless assassin in some ways. And so after that scene, Sylvester Stallone again is trying to build up courage to basically, again, get out of the game. But he receives a bounty that he can't refuse because they increased, of course, from the previous mission. This time it's to get a hacker along with these the people that are with her, Interpol agents, or no, those what they become is like FBI agents. You later find out. But anyway, I don't want to go spoil too much of the story. So anyway, I thought it was just a good. There's some very good action sequences in the film. There's the car chase scene. There's a kind of like a devilish scene where Antonio Banderas does something where he's going to shoot innocent victims. I kind of wasn't expecting that. There's also a good action sequence in the apartment complex, and there's a good twist towards the end of the movie. And yeah, I just thought it was a movie that I thought going into it was just kind of be like, I don't know, just an okay movie, but it's not that bad. So, and I do highly recommend it, especially for Antonio Banderas. He is very good in this film. I can't highly recommend that enough. And especially, he has that little meme. You know, you see it where he's like, oh, and that's the one where he gets a mission to take the hit on Sylvester Stallone. And it's hilarious. I just love it, man. It brought me a big smile on my face when I saw that scene. I was like, oh my goodness. So that was pretty cool. But I do recommend this film. And yeah, I don't know. I think it's just a good film. And the twist isn't that bad as well. And the acting is pretty good. So if you love action films, you know, this and this assassination film isn't that bad either. So, you know, if you're into those type of films, I definitely highly recommend Assassins by Richard Donnor. So thank you, Insomniac, for the movie review. I did enjoy the movie, so I can't wait to see what you have to recommend to me for the following month. And if you want to recommend movies for me, join the Completionist tier. Again, it's just part of my tier memberships. You know, the tier memberships start as low as $1.99, $4.99, $9.99, and $19.99. Again, that's a monthly subscription that goes towards, you know, me reviewing movies and just, you know, it just helps me a little bit with collecting movies as a whole and presenting those movies to you guys. And thank you to my other tier members, John from Let's Talk Entertainment and William Driver, and of course, Insomniac. So don't forget to hit the like button, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.